I'm not sure how I feel about Alice Cans the Cannibals. There's nothing fundamentally wrong with it. Maybe the animation of the cannibals is a little bit questionable, but it's not bad. But for me, there was nothing in this that was particularly exciting or creative with the narrative. Kind of seen this sort of thing from Disney before. Um, well, I guess after. So in Disney's defense, this was probably the first time they did a story about cannibals. We do see them pop up now and again. But I do like Virginia Davis in this, and I do think that the contrast between live action and animation, as is usually the case with the Alice comedies, works really well. So this one was released in 1925, directed by Mr. Disney himself, of course, and starring the fabulous Virginia Davis. What I really like about this is that Julius is in this, her cat, and they are driving along and they end up going into the ocean. And they are towed along by a fish. They kind of trick the fish. I thought this bit was kind of a nice little bit of animation. They trick the fish into dragging them along the water. I won't say how they do it, you can check it out. But I thought that was kind of a little creative bit. But once they actually get to the island, they get to this island that's full of cannibals, it became a bit weird. I wasn't sure if I was meant to feel threatened or scared, or if it was meant to be funny. Wasn't really sure what kind of vibe they were going with, but obviously once Alice gets onto the island with the cannibals, she has to run for her life, or fight back. She's a very feisty individual, so her response is a mixture. And I guess it's pretty interesting to see. I do think Virginia Davis gonna give a good performance as always, but I just don't really know what kind of tone they were going for. Was it meant to be comedic? There were a few funny moments. Were we meant to be scared of the cannibals and feel a kind of threat on our lives? I'm really not sure what they were going for. And I watched kind of bits of it a few times over. Well, no, I was watching it and I rewound it a few times. And I just still can't work out what I was meant to be feeling. And that's kind of why I don't know whether I thought it was good or not very good. So I guess I'm going to have to say it's mediocre. It's middle of the road. It's not terrible. It is certainly watchable, but compared to a lot of the other Alice comedies, I definitely think Alice Cans the Cannibals is a weak link. If you've never seen an Alice comedy, do not start with this one. Please do not watch this one first. It will not give you an accurate representation of what you can expect from this series. But if you've seen other Alice comedies, give it a go. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy it? Did you find it peculiar like I did? It's not terrible. I don't regret seeing it, of course, but Alice Cans the Cannibals is one that I'm probably not going to watch again.